In the heart of ancient Mali, where the Niger River winds like a silver serpent through fields of gold and green, the griots speak of a story wrapped in mystery. They speak of kings and warriors, of scholars and traders, of a land where wealth poured like the river itself. But among these tales, one name echoes differently, not for the battles he won, nor for the treasures he held, but for the sea he chased. His name was Mansa Abubakar. Brother to the great Mansa Musa, he ruled over an empire so vast that the sun seemed to rise and set within his borders. Gold flowed through his markets, wisdom filled his libraries. But Abubakar's heart was not satisfied, for while others saw the ocean as the edge of the world, he saw it as a door, and he wished to open it. One night, under a blanket of stars, Abubakar stood at the edge of the great waters. The moon laid her silver crown upon the waves, and somewhere far beyond the horizon, a light flickered. Was it the reflection of the stars, or was it destiny calling his name? He sought counsel from his scholars. Some told him the world was endless. Others whispered that beyond the sea lay other lands, rich and strange. The king listened, but in his heart the decision had already been made. If there is more to this world, he thought, Mali shall find it, and I shall lead the way. From that night onward, the waves became his obsession. The sound of the ocean was his lullaby, and the sight of the horizon his prayer. Abubakar gathered 200 ships, carved from the forests of West Africa, their sails white as desert sand. He filled them with gold, food, water, and men brave enough to follow him into the unknown. They sailed west, vanishing into the blue. Weeks later, only one ship returned. His captain bowed before the king, his face pale with fear. We found an endless river in the sea, my lord. It swallowed the others whole. I turned back, or I too would be lost. Some say he spoke of the mighty currents of the Atlantic. Others believe he saw the mouth of another world. But to Abu Bakr, it was not a warning. It was an invitation. The court was summoned. Elders, warriors, and nobles gathered in the great hall. Abu Bakr stood tall, his crown shining beneath the torchlight. I have heard the stories, he said. I have seen the seas. I will go myself. I will find the other side of the water, or I will not return. Gasps filled the hall. Some pleaded with him to stay. Others bowed in silent respect. He turned to his brother, Musa, and placed the crown in his hands. Rule wisely, my brother. If I do not return, Mali shall be yours. The drum beat low. The air felt heavy. That night, the empire did not sleep, for their king was leaving, and no one knew if they would see him again. From the coast, the people watched as over 1,000 ships lined the shore. Their sail caught the morning sun like wings of white birds. Abu Bakr's flagship was grand, carved with golden pattern, its mast tall enough to touch the clouds. With the rising sun, the drum thundered, the people sang, and the ship set sail into the unknown. Days passed. The waters were calm, the sky a deep, endless blue. Dolphins leaped beside the ships, seabirds followed overhead, and the crew sang songs to keep their spirits high. They stopped at small islands along the way, green with palms, rich with fresh water. The ocean seemed to smile at them, but as every sailor knows, the sea's smile can fade. Weeks turned into months. The food began to run low. The winds grew wild. One night, black clouds rolled across the sky. Waves rose like mountains, tossing the ships like leaves in the wind. Lightning flashed. For a moment, Abu Bakr stood at the helm, his robe soaked, his eyes locked on the horizon. Then the storm swallowed the fleet. Some ships vanished into the mist. Others were dragged down by the sea's cold hands. And then silence. No one in Mali ever saw them again. Some say Abu Bakr found a new world, that his ships reached distant shores where palm trees swayed and golden river ran. Others say he slept beneath the waves, his crown drifting in the deep. But in Mali, when the river sings and the wind carries the scent of the sea, the people remember the king who chased the horizon. And the griots, the keepers of our stories, pluck their chorus and sing. The world is wide, the waters deep, yet the heart that seeks shall never sleep. He sailed away beyond the sun to chase a dream no man could shun. And so the legend of Mansa Abubakar lives on, not as a tale of loss but as a song of courage and the African spirit of exploration.